Hi and welcome back to another Tesla Tips video. Today I'm going to look at some EV tariffs for my Tesla Model 3 and my i3. As I said before, I got a 4 kilowatt roof mounted solar system and about 15 kilowatts of battery storage. So we're going to have a look at offerings from Octopus. They do a couple, EDF. Quite a popular one is from OVO and from British Gas. So sorry about the spreadsheet. So the first one we're going to look at is Octopus Go. You can see it's 9.5p at night, 41 in a day. Another one from Octopus is Intelligent, which is 7.5p at night, between 11:30 and 5:30 in the morning, a 6-hour slot. EDF Go Electric, 8p a kilowatt hour, and they got different times for summer and winter. Then OVO, there's a strange one. It's 10p a kilowatt hour, but only for charging your car. You can't use anything else in the house on that electricity at that rate, and the rest of your usage is at the standard tariff. And then British Gas Electric Driver, which is 9.4 off-peak. And that's between midnight and 5 in the morning, so a 5-hour slot for that, which is pretty good. And you can see the standing charges are all roughly 47, 46, 49 pence a day. Peak rate, as you can see there, OVO's the lowest peak rate, which is 33p, which is near the price cap, or is the price cap, and the off-peak varies quite a bit. So like I said, the OVO one is 10p a kilowatt hour, but only for whatever the car charges at. British Gas is 9.4 pence. So I looked at my usage for April, and imported 734 and exported 192 kilowatt hours. So I'll use those figures just as an example. And I've guessed at 30 kilowatt hours at peak from that 734. And you see my car charging there, that was a Tesla for last month, was 139 kilowatt hours, and the i3 was roughly another 60 kilowatt hours, 60, 70 kilowatt hours. So I think I've came up with a figure of 219 in the end for a month. So you can see here the cost for charging varies between £16 and £21. So you can see my peak cost for that 30 kilowatt hours. Obviously this OVO one is the anomaly because it's 500 kilowatt hours at the standard rate rather than 30 at the peak. British Gas ends up being the cheapest for peak rate at just £12.27. And then the off-peak cost, Octopus Go £66.90, and the cheapest here was Octopus Intelligent, £52.52. Go Electric from EDF is pretty good. The OVO, obviously off peak, is only what the cars would charge, so it's £21.90. And then British Gas was £66. So on the export then, exporting 192.8 kilowatt hours. Not a lot on it really, I don't think. £7.91 from Octopus, because theirs is 4.1 pence export. EDF is £10.80 with a 5.6 pence. OVO with 4p, and British Gas was the best again, £12.34. Is 6.4 pence export. So standing charges very similar, but £14 each. British Gas slightly cheaper again. So it gives us a grand total for the month then is Octopus Goes £85, Octopus Intelligent cheapest at 71, EDF at 74, over 201, unfortunately, because of the way they plan that tariff, and then British Gas at £80. All four tariffs are really good compared to OVO. Not a lot in it really. The British Gas is let down by its off-peak rate at 9.4 pence. So yeah, Octopus Intelligence are cheapest there. So I also had a little look at Octopus Flux. It seems to be a lot of buzz about that at the moment. And you can see is 3 different rates: day, flux, and peak rate, with different import and export tariffs. So it's a little bit difficult to work out what it would be for my usage case. But using the figures I used earlier, you've got the stand-in charge is very, very similar. As you can see, the peak and the flux and day rates there. Yeah, so stand-in charge is very, very similar. The day rate, those I put in as the peak times, which was 30 kilowatt hours, came out as a tenner. So my car charging at night, 704 kilowatt hours. So I put that down as the flux rate. Between 2 and 5, it's only 3 hours, so you'd have to make sure you get in. Your car's not too flat, so you've only got 3 hours to charge it at this cheaper rate of 21p, and that comes at £148. And the peak rate, which is 4 till 7, no, I use very, very little electricity in that peak time. As you can see here, the very rarely use any grid electricity at that peak, those times. So we'll put that as 0. And export, as you saw, the export hardly anything in the afternoons after 4, because the panels are facing southeasterly. So I've taken the day rate for the export 22.52 pence, £43, which is quite a lot more than all the other tariffs. And it'd probably be a bit more than that again, because if I did export a little bit after 4, that'd be even better. But unfortunately, the electric cost per month is £129 because of that 21p flux rate at night. Okay, thank you very much. Sorry about the spreadsheet, but hopefully that helps you a bit. Please consider using my Octopus Energy referral code. We both share £100, £50 each. Thanks.